Hi guys, here's our first video montage of our first week. We left Auckland on May 11th at 8:30 p.m. and flew to Dubai. 17 hours and it was a long flight, and there's some houses from Dubai. We then flew to London, Heathrow, and caught an Uber to Southampton. Southampton has some really cool old buildings. So the next day, Mark and I had a walk around Southampton. Not too many people, so it's really nice looking around, seeing the beautiful buildings, seeing the stone walls. We also got to meet up with some of our shipmates for the first time. That was really nice. Day 3, we hired a car and we went to Swindon to meet up with Samara. We had lunch with her and took her back to where she worked, and she got to show us around. It was a really beautiful place. And then we came back. So May 15th was our original departure date, and unfortunately that was pushed back to May 30th. Not to worry though. There's a lot of cruise ships that come and go from Southampton. That one was not one of ours. And we actually went to IKEA to sort something out for a little office thing for Mark, and found out that they had a restaurant in there, and so we decided to have dinner there. May 16th, well, that was a fabulous day. We got to see a picture of our beautiful ship that's been partly painted, and then we got to meet Mike and Kathy for the first time, and that was just amazing. They were sharing their vision. The next day we had another very amazing day where we got to go to Stonehenge with some of our shipmates, and we got to explore the history of Stonehenge. It was such a very beautiful place to be, with gorgeous views, and I imagine being there at sunset or sunrise would just be the pinnacle, because it was set so that you would see it rising over the main stone and setting in the opposite direction. We then went back to the building where they have like a museum that has got artifacts in it and some more of storytelling of what actually happened, and a 360 camera projection that we got to watch on the seasons of it, and it was being built and how it was being decimated over time. Outside they had some replicas of what was the workers' huts that were there in the time. So that was really interesting, being able to have a little look through those and the bamboo racks on the floor that they would have slept on. So then we went to Old Sarum, and the Salisbury Cathedral used to be there, but we could actually see where it was now over the buttercup fields. There was an old castle ruins there as well, and the wall that was there was made of like shells and sand and stuff. And we then moved on to the Salisbury Cathedral. By the way, this montage was really only possible because I spent 3 hours with Sonia on a call, and she helped me out, teaching me what to do. So I thank you so much, babe. So the Salisbury Cathedral is really beautiful, as you can see by the photos that you've seen here. It was built between 1220 and 1258. They still actually use it today for services. So they have choirs come in. They have a boys' choir and a girls' choir, and they only sing together when there's something really special going on. The windows are just stunning. The woodwork is stunning. All the carvings are just amazing. So take some time to actually enjoy these photos. That also houses one of the surviving 4 copies of the Magna Carta. The Magna Carta was first issued in June 1215, and it's the first document to be put into writing the principle that the king and his government were not above the law. It sought to prevent the king from exploiting his power and place limits on royal authority by establishing law as a power in itself. Now, that is something that's a piece of history that not everyone will get to actually see, so that was pretty impressive. And at the end of the day, we went to a Southampton semi-final game. They were playing to win to go to Wembley, and I've got some videos at the end of this that's going to play the sound for you, because the atmosphere there just can't be beat. So this football game was Southampton versus West Brom, and there was over 30,000 people. I have never been to such a crazy event. Fans were even throwing flares onto the pitch.